Our keynote speaker is from Broward County. In fact, she attended South Broward High School where she played basketball, and they won multiple state championships under her basketball skills. In addition to that, she furthered her education attending Texas A&M, and she went there and set so many records on the basketball court. But we always say, well, we go to school, and what do we go to school for? Once she graduated from Texas A&M, she became a member of the WNBA, and she played professional basketball in the WNBA. And in addition to that, I'm not done. In addition to that, she now has her own business. She's into real estate. In fact, her and her partner, they teamed up with me, and I just was able to purchase my new home. So I was grateful for that. And to go on, I could go on and on and on. She's written books, she's coached, she's done a lot of things. But to you all, her name is Mrs. Toccara Williams. Let's welcome her to the stage. Good morning. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. See, I love participation. Just to tell you guys a little bit about me. I'm from Hollywood, Florida, little place called Liberia. If any of you have friends in that area, they call it Little Africa, right? Small section, but from there is who I became who I am. There was a lot of crime around me. There were a lot of drug dealing, burglaries. My mother and father were in high school when they had me. I should be a statistic because my father died when I was 8 years old, right? So imagine going through life, never ever being able to see my father again, and still being able to succeed at the level that I was. I'll tell you exactly how I did that. I went to Addis Middle School. We played in the county championship where we lost my 8th grade year. From there, I went to South Broward High School. I won 2 state championships. It's hard enough to win 1, but to win 2 is a feat within itself. From there, I graduated high school, got a full scholarship to Texas A&M University. Now I want you guys to understand something, because right now, young women, if you are playing basketball, there is a WNBA for you. When I was growing up, there was no WNBA. It didn't come around until my freshman year. So all those times that I was playing basketball, I didn't know what the future held for me. What I did have was a dream and a vision. That dream and that vision was to be the first woman to make it to play in the NBA. Tell you why I thought that, because I went to the court and I played against the guys. Ladies, if you know anything, and guys too, when you see a girl on the court, what do you think? She trash. There we go, yes. Thank you. He said it. When you see a young lady on the court, you think she's trash, right? Until I cross them over one time, I'm no longer trash. I have the respect. So ladies, I need you to understand something. At first appearance, people will not respect you. Young men, I want you to understand the same thing too. At first glance, a lot of people won't respect you because of how you look, how you carry yourself, who you associate yourself with, how you speak, and how you act. But you can change all of that because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I came up here, clothes saggy, baggy, would you guys even pay attention to anything I had to say? Absolutely not. So presentation is important. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but we're humans and we do. Don't miss out on the gems that can be dropped on you because of your perception. I don't make it to where I made it to with a closed mind. I had to be open. I had to be able to accept coaching. That means teaching. I had to have respect for the law and authority. My coaches always taught me to respect a person's position. When I was in school, if I didn't get good grades, if I didn't pay attention to my teachers, basketball was out. And that is a passion. That is something that I love to do. So my mom would take that away from me if I didn't act right. So when you guys have a vision and you have a dream, let people deter you from your dream. Remember, I told you there was no WNBA when I was younger. It came around in the 9th grade for me. So my dream and my goal was NBA. I had a cousin that made it to the NFL. He used to ask me growing up, why you play basketball so hard when there's no league for you to play in? And my answer to him was very simple. You never know. Don't stop believing, don't stop dreaming, and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Now, you must understand this too. The group of people that you associate yourself with, will stick with you. If they are bad, if they do things that they're not supposed to do, and if you continue to do the things with them that you're not supposed to do, you're not going to be successful. My friends in high school, our dream, our goal, mine was, I wanted my jersey retired. I was going to do whatever it took to get that done. Did we know how to do it? No. We just knew we needed to play hard, we needed to play together, you had to win. At the end of it all, my jersey's retired at South Broward High School. Nobody can wear the number 12. That's what I wanted. I worked hard for that. You don't have to be the best, but you gotta outwork everybody. Because everything isn't about your skill. You gotta have a talent, true enough, God will give you those talents, but God will also bless you with your gifts to make room for your talent. When I was at Texas A&M, I'm gonna tell you guys, I never had a winning season. Think about that, 4 years, I never had a winning season. That means my wins never succeeded on losses, right? I never had more wins than losses. I never played in the conference tournament. But what I did do is have crazy faith, because that's something that my family, my mother instilled in me. You gotta have faith. If you don't believe in anything else, you better believe that God is gonna take care of you. And what I did from there, every day for 4 years, I prayed to God. God, make me the best basketball player there is in the world. I'm talking about the world. Not just on the women's side, I said the world. And I wholeheartedly believed in that dream. So what happened from there, can we believe something and then don't do the action and then it don't happen for us? I need y'all feedback on that one. All right, exactly. So when you believe something, you feel convicted, your heart is in it. If you believe it, you have to do the action. I'm not telling you to do astronomical actions every day. You just have to do 1% of the action every single day consistently. Did I have bad days? You better believe it. Were there days I didn't want to go to practice? You better believe it. But my passion for my dream and my gift exceeded me and got me there. So believing in your dream, taking the action, but you gotta be a good person at the same time. Good things happen for good people. They may happen at a slower progress because God has a timing for all of us. Remember, there's a season for everyone. In your cropping season, and what that means is while you're waiting to become who you are going to become, you still have to do the work. Do the work when no one is looking. If we went outside right now and planted a tree, we left that tree and we let nature just nurture that tree forever. When we came back 4 years later, has that tree grown? Yes or no? Yes, it will have grown. So that's nurturing. Nobody's watching the tree every day, but the tree is getting what it needs. So you guys gotta constantly feed yourself what you need to be successful. Remember I told you I didn't have a winning season, but when I left Texas A&M in 2016, I became an SEC legend. That's the conference that we played in. I never played there, but we were in the Big 12. But I led the nation in steals. I led my team in rebounds, scoring, everything. I was one of 3 players to have over 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 700 assists, 450 steals. Thank you. So just so you know, don't let anybody limit you guys, okay? Don't let anybody limit your dreams. Don't let anybody limit your goals. Push forward. If you can hear me clap once, you can hear me clap twice. Thank you guys. Pay attention.